Is it just about buttons and lapels? If you were to make your very first or even another suit purchase, would you go for a double-breasted or a single-breasted suit? Now, this video is your ultimate guide to understanding the nuances, the elegance, and the power of your suit choice. This is Dapper Up, your men's style and grooming channel. Let's dive in. In a previous video where we differentiated between a suit jacket, a sports jacket, and a blazer, we reached a consensus that a suit is when both jacket and trousers are made from the same fabric and are intended to be worn together. So with that out of the way, let's get immersed into differentiating a single-breasted suit jacket from a double-breasted suit jacket. First, the single-breasted suit jacket. You may have seen the single-breasted suit over and over again. So you know that its jacket is that style of jacket with only one column of buttons and buttonholes at the front. Some key points about the single-breasted jacket are that they typically have a straight front opening with just one row of buttons down the center. Also, the number of buttons can vary. Usually there is a range of between 1 to 4 buttons on a single-breasted suit jacket. Also, the single-breasted suit jacket does not overlap across the chest like it is in double-breasted styles. Moreover, the single-breasted jacket is the most traditional style for men's jackets and coats. So you'd find this style very common for suits, for blazers, for sports jackets, and even some overcoats. Another thing to note about the single-breasted suit jacket is that it tends to have a more slimmer and fitted silhouette compared to the double-breasted suit jacket. Now, if you have a single-breasted jacket in your wardrobe like I do, then let me know in the comments what color it is. Before we move to the double-breasted jacket, hit the subscribe button if you are new here and make sure to turn on your notifications such that whenever a new video drops, you'll be among the very first people to know. Also, hit the like button if you would like more men's style and grooming tips from us. Now, to the double-breasted suit jacket. The double-breasted suit jacket goes way back to the 19th century where it was used as a nautical jacket worn by sailors and officers in the British Royal Navy. Its overlapping front helped to protect them against wind and water at sea. Then by the mid-1800s, the double-breasted transitioned into civilian menswear as part of the suit coat or morning coat. It became so popular among the upper class as a formal, distinguished look. However, the double-breasted suit jacket really took off in the early 20th century, becoming a symbol of power and respect for businessmen, politicians, and the elite. The wide lapels and overlapping front projected an authoritative and masculine image. And before long, movie stars and gangsters all sported the double-breasted style. But somewhere between the 1950s and 60s, the single-breasted jacket took over. And although the double-breasted made a comeback in the 80s and 90s, it is not as common anymore. Now you know the history. So to define a double-breasted jacket, would say it is a jacket that has an extra piece of fabric that folds over across the front of the jacket when fastened, usually from left to right. Some things to note about the double-breasted suit jacket is that it has 2 rows of buttons which overlap when the jacket is buttoned. Normally this would be between 2 to 3 rows of buttons on each side. However, a critical thing to note about the double-breasted suit jacket is that not all of these buttons can be fastened. For example, you may either have 2 fastening buttons or even only one on the outside, while the other is anchored on the inner side and overlaps. So when you open your double-breasted suit jacket, you'll find that anchor button beneath the left flap. This helps the jacket to stay proportionate and helps keep its original silhouette throughout the period of wear. Now, for the double-breasted jacket that has only one fastened button, you'd realize that the lapel that overlaps goes a bit lower than the one with 2 or more fastened buttons. So if you want to give off a taller appearance, then this style is for you because it creates a more vertical line down there. Also, if you want to create a broader or more powerful chest silhouette, then the double-breasted does a good job than the single-breasted jacket because of its V or Y-shaped structure. The reason being that the overlap holds your abdominal or waist area more tightly or firmer than the single-breasted suit jacket. Between the two, the double-breasted suit jacket is considered more stylish and fashionable. However, you may have to pay very close attention to the fit when you're trying to go for a double-breasted suit jacket, because this is something you cannot get away with like you may be able to do when you have a single-breasted suit jacket. A wrong fit could easily be noticed in a double-breasted jacket. When it comes to the lapels, double-breasted suit jackets usually come in big lapels, and this is the more reason why they are also even considered more formal than the single-breasted jacket. One disadvantage though is that although you can have a double-breasted suit jacket or even a blazer, you cannot have a double-breasted sports jacket. So I would say that it is not casual friendly. Hence, if you prefer a more smart casual look as your style signature, then the double-breasted jacket is not for you. So which one should you own? Well, I'll suggest that if you could have more than one suit, then have more single-breasted than double-breasted. My reasons being that the single-breasted is more common and you could dress them down into your smart casual outfits. I must admit though that although the single-breasted is the standard for most suits today, the double-breasted style lends an air of vintage elegance and gravitas when worn well. It presents a classic tailored look that makes you come across as authoritative and confident. So there you have them, folks, the difference between your double-breasted suit jacket and your single-breasted suit jacket. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to hit the like button or to subscribe to the channel if this is your very first time, so that we continue to serve you with videos such as this. It's been Dapper Up y'all, and the name is and has always been Richie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.